at it once again. Coletta's in the far lane, Martin in the near lane. They leave the starting line side by side. Then troubles begin. For Coletta, he loses traction. Then Martin loses traction. Coletta backs out of it. And then the supercharger explodes in Martin's car. Coletta, reacting to that, stands on the throttle and wins the race. You can be sure it's a disappointed John Martin as mechanical problems put him out of competition, giving the race to Scott Coletta.
A tenacious victory, young man. It just never hurts to get back on the throttle, does it?
That's it. You know, we ain't got it straightened around yet, but they say luck is 90% of it, and so far I've had it.
You probably heard John Martin kaboom that one.
Yeah, and it was shaking the tires, and I almost crossed the center line. That's why I lifted, and then I saw him bang, and I said, take it.
Will your dad get involved now that he's out?
Yeah, he never wasn't involved. You kidding me?
Scott Coletta paying tribute to his dad, Connie Coletta, out of competition now in Top Fuel Racing. Our pairings for the semifinals, Scott Coletta against Ed McCulloch, McCulloch with lane choice. The other pair finds two longtime veterans, Tom McEwen against the defending champion Kenny Bernstein, with Bernstein having lane choice. Back in the pit area at Kenny Bernstein's slot, it is quiet, it is very confident as they prepare for the semifinals at the Nationals. I'm Dave McClelland along with Steve Evans, and we're in Tom McEwen's pit area. Crew Chief Bill Schultz has ordered the installation of a new engine. There was nothing wrong with the old one, but Schultz wanted to change combinations. He wanted to try something different for the semifinal race against Kenny Bernstein. On the starting line, the Pro Stock semifinals, the factory hot rods of NHRA Championship drag racing. Butch Leal years ago made his home in California. He was known as the California Flash, but has since been transplanted to Ohio. Leo, in the previous round, defeated Dempsey Hardy. Racing against him will be Bruce Allen. Out of Arlington, Texas, in the Rare and Morrison shop, Allen defeated the world champion Bob Glidden in round number 2. Bruce Allen, in his first full season of competition in NHRA drag racing last year, finished number 3 in the world, while Butch Leal was number 4. Rules restrictions limit these cars to 500 cubic inches maximum, 2 4-barrel carburetors, racing gasoline only, and they must originate from a factory-built car. But bear in mind, these are pure race cars designed for one thing, to cover a standing start quarter mile as quickly as possible. Bruce Allen near lane, Butch Leal in the far lane. Pontiac versus Chevrolet. And it is Butch Leal off the starting line first. It's a close race in the middle of the course. Bruce Allen trying to go back, but it's Butch Leal by a fender length at the finish line, winning the race, 7.54 seconds. His speed 183 miles an hour. And Leal with the Pontiac Firebird moves into the finals. As we look at the start again, Butch Leal had the advantage by 0.02 of a second. And it's a good thing for Leal because Bruce Allen's car actually ran the quarter mile quicker. Both lanes on the racetrack are timed separately, and in this case, it's a good thing because you can see the difference between the two cars. That 0.02 of a second advantage off the starting line was actually just a couple of feet at the finish line for Butch Leal.
Well, for years we've been saying how quick Butch Leal is off the starting line. It paid off again. You had 200s in the bank, and you needed it. He ran 200s quicker.
Oh, yeah, it was the greatest race. Bruce is always there every time, and I told him last year, I said, you beat me every time I race you, my year this year. And he's just such a nice guy and a great driver, as you know, and I knew they'd be ready at this time. They've been having trouble, and they got it fixed, and he was right beside me. Matter of fact, I didn't know who won.
The remaining race in the semifinal round of Pro Stock matches Don Campanello against Gordy Rivera. Rivera, in a Chevrolet Camaro, is beginning to make his mark in the Pro Stock wars. He qualified well at this race. He has qualified at most of the NHRA national events over the past season. In the previous round, Rivera defeated Gene Fashing. The big story in this race is Don Campanello, who defeated Jerry Ekman in the previous round. Campanello, after his first qualifying attempt on Saturday, was ready to go home. His crew talked him into staying and trying one more time. He did. It netted him a 7.50-second qualifying time, which put him number 2 in this 16-car field. Rivera in the far lane. Wayne, New Jersey's Don Campanello in the near lane. Lots of RPMs in these gas-burning engines, and a tremendous start by Don Campanello.